guys, I am Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Mega Man fully charged Gutsman figure. Yep, more Robot Masters to take a look at in this brand new line from Jakks Pacific. Gutsman here, like Drill Man, is another one of the deluxe figures. So he's bigger, he's got an action feature, he comes in a slightly bigger box that's got like a try-me window there, but otherwise, he's got the same kind of stuff going on as the other figures. So why don't we go ahead and just pull him straight out of the packaging and get a closer look at the figure. So if we start with the scale, I will bring in the tape measure here to show you that Gutsman stands right at 6 inches tall. Slightly higher if you count the little backpack piece that he is wearing there. So that does make him one of the bigger figures. In fact, if we bring Mega Man in here, you can see that he is bigger, like height-wise, as well as width. I mean, he's much wider. This is a big, chunky, hefty figure, which is actually pretty cool. So it's neat looking at him side by side with Mega Man there, so you can really see the difference. So Gutsman is a Robot Master who has been around since the very first Mega Man game, and he's another one who has a complete redesign from the fully charged animated series. Some of the Robot Masters look very similar to the original video games, while others look completely different. Gutsman looks very different to me. So that's totally going to be one of those things where if you're a longtime Mega Man fan, that might be a turnoff for you. I guess it really depends on how you feel about the new animated series and the designs that they're going with. Like I said, he's a very big, hefty figure, very weighty too. He's got a good weight to him. He's nice and chunky, feels real solid. He's bright and colorful, bright reds on there. So, red and yellow are colors that are typically associated with Gutsman, so at least those are still present. There's just a lot more gray and black than I think we typically see. He's got this little backpack thing on his back that you do have to plug in yourself once you pull him out of the packaging there. And his articulation, like we've seen with Drill Man, one of the other deluxe Robot Masters, is actually a little bit better than a lot of the standard figures. So he's got the ball joint at the shoulders there, so the arms can go outwards, forwards, and backwards. He's also got elbow bends, which is really nice. That's something that's missing from a lot of the figures. He's got swivels at the wrists for his big hands here. And then the legs are on those ball-like hinges there at the thighs, so they can go outwards, forwards, and backwards, and you have knee bends. He is big and heavy on the top, and he's got tiny little legs, but he seems to balance fine. I haven't had any problems with him toppling over or anything like that. The articulation's tight on the legs on mine, so that is very helpful. Now, you might have noticed that I mentioned, or that I did not mention the head moving, and that's because it does not articulate, because that plays into the strange action feature of Gutsman. If you press the head down, the belly pumps outwards. Look at this craziness. So this is made of a very soft plastic. Look at that. It's basically like a bubble here. And when you pump the head, it fills it with air, and it basically gets bigger until you pump it for the last time, and it makes like a farting kind of noise as it lets the air out, and his belly goes back to normal. Yeah, so it's a real interesting feature. Not exactly the way Gutsman was portrayed in the original video games, but I guess they really took Gutsman literally with this new iteration. So it does that. I'll say it's a lot of fun. I think kids are going to think that's awesome. When you have this soft, rubbery plastic on toys, I do worry about its longevity, because this will break down over time. So I think that'll, that's got a potential to wear out. And kids could probably pop it too. But you can't deny that it's a pretty fun feature. It works really well. So the last thing that Gutsman comes with is a little arm cannon, and this is actually a collect and connect piece for Mega Man, because like with all of the other Robot Masters, he's got his own unique arm cannon so that Mega Man can steal the schematics from Gutsman and have his own powers. This is very interesting too, because as a longtime video game fan, of course, stealing Gutsman's powers meant that you were just strong and you were able to pick up things like rocks and throw them. So here you actually get this little shovel type hand that's got eyes on it. It's really, really interesting stuff. But I really like that this is a continued feature. I think it's neat that all the Robot Masters come with an arm attachment for Mega Man. It's a really cool way to translate the powers from the games, as well as something that's very prominent in the cartoon series, into action figure form. It's a really cool action feature. So there you go, my friends. That is a look at the brand new Mega Man Fully Charged Gutsman action figure. This brand new line of Mega Man figures is hitting retail stores right now. I've seen them at places like Target. So happy hunting, my friends. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment to let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, my friends.